But yeah, I like this beat a lot. So I wrote like stuff for Jalen. I wrote stuff for Bleach. I still need to do the rest. But yeah. So I'll show you how I write. I write in sections. So I'll explain it to you. So this is how I write. So ignore this. I'll show you. So this is how I start off. So this is Mercury. This is the character Mercury. Let me pause it. This is the character Mercury. And then I write like, I get bits of information. So this is when she was away. So Mercury Frost is her name. So I'll be like, all right, I might play on words to do with Mercury or Frost. Goes by Merc, so her nickname's Merc. So I might play on that. Obviously they got AMGs and fucking street team and shit. But then I'll get a bit of information. So it's like, oh, from Liberty City. Rat's got her extermination services, shit like that. Just little things. Sassy, big mouth, hot temper, cocaine, slightly insane. Like I will use. Sometimes I would even like. Might even take this and actually make it something. Like I could take this and make this whole thing actual lyric, even though it's just words to describe her. I might say something like sassy, big mouth, hot tempered, always on cocaine, slightly insane. Do you know what I mean? Like it goes from just description to fucking just literally making it rhyme, because cocaine and insane rhymes. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of shit I do. That's like my writing process anyway. Like it's easy to, because what I want to do is always make sure like whenever they hear a description about their character, they feel like nothing's left out. So then I might actually just use every single word here. Do you know what I mean? Shit like that. So then what I did is, so imagine this same breakdown for Bleach, right? So let me find what Bleach said. Bleach said, for his character, he said, he said, oh, where is it? That's cat. Oh, so for Bleach, he said, include 100 attempted murders of a government employee, short height, getaway driver, hitting banks, and always breaching banks. Yeah, always breaching banks. So for imagine, so that's what he gave me. So from that, I then made this. So if you just heard somebody just breached, can't even lie, it was probably Bleach. Best getaway driver you ever seen. I ain't giving shit back. Meet me in the streets. Carrying AKs, fuck all the sirens. If I'm pulling over, why would I speak when I got 100 attempted murders on bare government employees? Do you get me? So it's like everything he said, I just used them as like points. So government employees, that's like literally there. It's like, okay, oh, you want me to put that in. So I use that as a focus point. So I would start, none of this would be here. I would start with this. I would literally just write that down. Okay, that's what he wants. And then what I would do is I'll say this line here to the beat until I find a section where it sounds sick. Do you get me? So I'll be like, oh, 100 attempted murders. But I don't fit right there. 100 attempted murders. Why would I speak? 100 attempted, it don't sound right there. So I'm like, where does it hit hard? And then it comes up here. See, carrying AKs, fuck all the sirens. If I'm pulling over, why would I speak? When I got 100 attempted, I'll be like, no, it don't fit right there. So I'm like, where? You know, I try and find the pocket. Fuck all the sirens. If I'm pulling over, why would I speak? When I got 100 attempted murders on bare government employees. It sounds way better there, right? Because of the beat. The beat cuts. It's under 8. You know what I mean? It's like, so that's my process. I'll take a line and say, all right, where does this line sound hard? Like, just saying this sentence, when I got 100 attempted murders on bare government employees, it's like, okay, that's cool, that's a line, but how do you make it sound hard? Where does it go to sound hard? And that's what I do. I will have a line, and I'll listen to the beat, and I'll find where does it go where it sounds good. Do you know what I mean? And then once I've found that, then the line before it comes. It's like writing backwards almost. So once I found that, I say, okay, how do I load into this bar? Like, how do I make this bar make sense? I can't just say when I got 100 attempted murders. Like, how does it make sense? So then I create the scenario. So this is how I get your brain to think about what I am saying. So I say carrying AKs, fuck all the sirens. If I'm pulling over, why would I speak? So straight away, the scenario I'm building is carrying AKs. So you picture Bleach with an AK. Fuck all the sirens. So you picture police. Yeah. Now you've already pictured police. If I'm pulling over, why would I speak? So now I'm straight away saying, you know, picture us getting pulled over, not talking. And then the next one is when I got 100 attempted murders on bare government employees. So this whole thing, now you can now picture him saying basically, man will smoke cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all of that. I've been smoking cops before. Why am I pulling? I ain't speaking if I get pulled over. So just in 2 lines, you create a whole scenario for someone to picture. Do you know what I mean? So now you can picture my lyrics. Like, I don't have to say no mad metaphor or anything. I just literally paint pictures with words, as they say. You know what I mean? And then, like, you know, obviously it's kind of easy. They wanted to, you know, he wanted to talk about breaching a bank. It's easy because his name is Bleach. So breach and bleach, it's like, it's easy. Best getaway driver that you've ever seen. It's like, it's easy. But then it's all about making it work. So like, me saying best getaway driver that you've ever seen didn't fit. Like, if I said ever, it don't fit. I'll show you how it don't fit. I can't even lie, it was probably Bleach, best getaway driver that you've ever seen. It sounds too rushed. If you've body just, I can't even lie, it was probably Bleach, let's get a drive. You know, it don't work. You know what I mean? It's like, it's too many words. So to slow it down and make it more simple, you could just take ever out, yeah, and then you have a gap between saying the word bleach and best, and then it sounds way more clearer because you've just taken a word out. Somebody just breached, I can't even lie, was probably Bleach, best getaway driver that you've seen. See, it's way more simple just by leaving a little gap between Bleach and best, and then not saying ever, and now it sounds way clearer. I can't even lie, was probably Bleach, best getaway driver that you've seen. It's way clearer than saying I can't even lie, was probably Bleach, best getaway driver that you've ever seen. It's too many words. You know what I'm saying? It's too many words. Sometimes it's all about just taking out one word, or saying this word slightly later. Give it a bit of room. Do you know what I mean? And then yeah, these are like, these are called fill-in lines, but I don't just like, there's a difference with fill-in lines where like you just say shit, or say shit that actually goes with what you're saying. Like, some people do a fill-in line can be, I can't even lie, it was probably Bleach, and then just say something about Peach, even though he's nothing to do with Peach. You just rhyme with Peach, and then you say something about I don't know, speech. Like, you're just saying shit. But here, my fill-in lines are all to do with him. So the moment I say I can't even lie, it was probably Bleach, from here I'm describing him. Best getaway driver, ain't giving shit back. Meet me in the streets, street team, not giving shit back. Carrying AKs, that's him. If I'm pulling over, why would I? You know what I mean? I'm describing a whole character to you. Giving you I'm letting you understand what his character's about. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of my writing process. I did the same for Jalen. Jalen was like, you know, gang leader. Talk about HNO. The fact that he's a shooter. So I said, yeah. This is what I said. Gang leader, ST to the death, $6 million in H&O, another 2 just in my RCF. Obviously, he's got an RCF. You know what I mean? And I literally messaged him. It's all about like getting correct information. So I messaged him. I said, how much is your car worth? And he was like, 2 mil. So I was like, all right, easy. Another 2. So $6 million in H&O. Obviously, that's how much he's made the company. Another 2 just in my RCF, because his car's worth 2 mil. So it just sounds way more bossy. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? But yeah, man, Street Team song is on the way, man. Street Team song is on the way. And then with Sport, he said obviously it's Scooter or Sport. So literally he said, my name's Scooter or Sport, but you know it's me from the name on the hat. So I literally just made that a lyric. I literally just made it a lyric. So is this Selena? No. Somebody just breached, I can't ever lie, it was probably Beach. Best getaway driver that you've seen, I ain't giving shit back, meet me in the streets. Carrying AKs, fuck all the sirens. If I'm pulling over, why would I speak when I got 100 attempted murders on bare government employees? Scooter or sport, you know that it's in from the name on the hat. Man on a race, I'm leaving in flat. Sultan RS, no scan in the back. Gun in my hand, you know I can slap if Jalen's driving. I'm on the hack. S-Class in a drive, that's gone now. Damn right, bitch, I'm getting it scratched. You know what I mean? It's like, easy as that, man. But yeah, that is my writing process. And then now, the same thing I've done here for these three, I would do the same for... So I started with Terranova, talking about, you know, doing the weed thing, then doing the dodo, doing the boxes. So I said, here I got a bit techie with it. Like, this is where I started like adding like kind of metaphors, but like you'd only understand it if you're in the city. So I said, Terranova been killing these streets with weed, supplying it solo. Man's like dodo, been giving out boxes all week. You know what I mean? But obviously I'm talking about weed. Obviously I linked in the dodo. So it's like, this would be a metaphor, but you'd only understand if you're actually in the city and you know what dodo is. And yeah, you get me? But yeah. And then I said, you know, I can get it. What do you need? Suppressors. And I got fresh APs, obviously. And talking to him about APs and suppressors and shit. But yeah, and then I do the same thing. Like, so here I just started jotting down, like, none of this is actually lyrics. I was just jotting shit down, like Funny and Silly, Always on Pills, that's got to be Shotgun Billy. But here I didn't want to say Shotgun. I said I might just, it's easier to just say Always on Pills, that's got to be Billy. And then I would say something else about his shotgun. I don't know why he said banging your grandmas. I don't know why he said that, but he wants something to do with banging your grandmas, so I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, bro. And then this was a line Sports said, only been cooking meth for a short time, but already maxing out the purity. So another verse. So this is like one verse. This section here from Jalen to Bleach is like one verse, but I might make it like these three as one verse, and then another three is another verse, and then I'll talk about like, I think there's like another three, and then what I'll also do is throw in like other bits that they've done. Like on the chorus, I might throw in the fact that like they got a Southside special, which is their getaway route. Obviously they breached banks, they smoked BSK, smoked 3 gangs at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, 18 bar verse. No, this is 24. So this is classed as an 8. So it might not show you 8 lines, but in terms of the beat, how it goes on the beat, this is an 8. So I talk about Jalen for 8, then I talk about Bleach for 8, and then I talk about Sport for 8. So even if this doesn't show 8 lines, it actually is 8. It's just like what you would do is carry an AKs, fuck all the sirens. That would be one sentence, and then you'd move this here, and then it should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then on bare government employees 8. So it would be 8. That's how it goes, like that. You say it like that. But yeah, man, that's a little quick one of how I write the bars and shit. Like, and that's like not me trying to go crazy hard. That's like me just gathering information and using what I have. If I had to like proper like sit there and think of shit like crazy, then yeah, I'll throw in like metaphors and shit. But I just use the information I have and I just go ham on it.